This episode of Inspiration Nation, we're going to show a little love to a project that you guys thought we forgot. Our friends at MaXpeedingRods sent us a little care package for our LS300ZX. Now let's see what's in the box. See what we got in here. Oh, how did that get in there? Ooh, I like them. They look awesome. They even came with their own little wrenches. There's only one thing left to do. Let's get them on the car. It's going to be weird being back on Wesley's 300ZX project because it's been just so neglected. That's his fault, by the way. Every other week, 300ZX stuff. Ain't that right, Wes?
Just throwing me under the bus like that.
Throwing him under the bus. Throwing him under the bus! They actually look really good for a budget-friendly coilover. Now, since it's been a few months since we tore the front end out of this car, we didn't do such a swell job tagging. It was just phenomenal tag. No tag. Upgraded chop help. Now that we got it all bolted up, we want to make sure that our new coilover is close to what the factory is, and then we'll lower it from there because they run them all the way in for shipping. So just kind of, you get a general idea of how far out it's going to be. You can measure it, but at this point in the stage, it's just, we're just gonna get it close because we're gonna take it all out for powder coat anyways. So, cool little thing we discovered about our MaXpeedingRod coilovers is not only can you adjust the ride height, the spring rate, now you can adjust the dampening too. That's a neat little surprise. We didn't know about that. That's pretty cool. Now, we did notice that the lower bushing was pressed in backwards. Simple solution, we're not using ABS, so we're just going to cut the ABS tab off and roll with it that way. So if you're going to be doing this in your apartment complex, parking lot, what have you, make sure you're not going to have to cut that off. Now when you're doing this on your car, you may want to make sure you tighten everything down to the proper torque specs. We're simply getting everything mocked up so we can make sure everything's all good for the building of the car. Stuff's going to come off, everything's going to go to powder coating, but we're giving you a general idea of installation on coilovers. And we kind of want to see what it looks like sitting on the ground. Now we've partially had the interior all out of it, so now we're fishing out rat nests. So this car was lucky enough to be equipped with Hikis rear steer. So we're kind of winging it at this point. I'm going with, we've removed the bottom bolts for the coilover and pushed it back. And we've removed the top bolts from the coilover so it's ready to come down. It's hitting this upper donut looking control arm. So what we're gonna do is loosen the bolt back here and drop it down, and the factory coilover should fall out. In theory. Let's see if it works. Aha! It worked! You're now YouTube certified on how to remove a rear strut off a 300ZX with Hikis. Disclaimer, don't do what I just did. It's a boy. So, this is actually Wesley's car. You know, the guy behind the camera, so. Give me that, give me that. That's yours. This is mine now. we gotta move to the last wheel. But look at this. Look at that. Spider webs. You, sir, should be ashamed. And it's flat. And like that, it's out. Time to put the other one on. There you have it, guys. Basic coilover installation. Now, there's a lot more that'll be done through this build for the future because all the suspension's coming back out. It's getting powder coated, and we're gonna definitely go with possibly some weld wheels, some slicks. Now, who really knows what the setup's gonna be on this car?
Who knows?
Who knows? But big shout out to MaXpeedingRods for hooking us up with the coilovers.
Yes.
I really like them. We can't wait to see how they ride. I do have a similar setup on the Supra that we have, and they ride really good for a highway, street, fun car. Don't know if we're gonna take it to the track, but we'll see. So, but yeah, we'll end up pulling all the engine out to send it off to the machine shop, have it rebuilt. We're kind of up in the air. Do we want to build a high horsepower NA or do we want to build a big old turbo on here? Don't really know yet. We're kind of open to suggestions. You got any ideas, hit us up in the comments below. Let us know.
We're winging it at this point.
Yeah, we're winging it. Right now, we're saving it. It's already better. So, until next time.
See you on the next one.